My wishes to all the viewers of Prachun Media. I am with you all after a long time, you know very well, just because of this Corona-19, effect of Corona-19. Today I wanted to share with you all my opinions on the economy of India after this Corona lifting of lockdown. Dear friends, we have to take the subject of economy very seriously, because to lead the life, science of economy is an important subject. Now we are at home, we have been at home, we had been at home. But during this period, if not, you have not done the exercise, how to exercise after lifting of the lockdown of Corona, at least practice bring thoughts and try to focus thoughts on paper and try to practice mentally to establish the practices of the economy to be established after Corona lockdown lifting. Dear friends, I don't want to terrorize the people here, because one should know the importance of this economy. Everybody's economy is important here. Individual economy, in economical level it is called microeconomy. When it comes to the group, it is called macro level. Please practice from now at home, while at home. We are right now at home only. Please practice the right solution to overcome the economical problem of you first. Every citizen of India should come forward with their thoughts and good thinkings of making money and making the economy flourish. Let us try to build our own individual economy first. Then obviously, once it comes to the group, automatically the economy, the levels of economy will grow. Here, the government also equally should support the individuals. Already you all know very well, the migration of the labor is taking place from the cities. The government of India is already making arrangements and made arrangements already in moving the labor from the cities to their respective places. Dear friends, really takes little time, maybe months, for them to come back to the places where exactly they are rendering their services in building their economy. So no other go. You have to gear up your economy. Please come out with your thoughts and start doing work on paper. This is not the time exactly to think about large scale industries, to think about medium scale industries. This is the right time to think about the handmade industries, cottage and small scale industries. One supposed to concentrate on the service sector. That would be more better, which suits to our Indian economy. Not only the entire economy of India, in precise I wanted to say, the rural economy, urban economy, and the nation's economy also. Right now, the service sector rules a lot in our economy, which suits a lot, and we can deliver our services to the required people globally also. You all know very well, India is one of the ranker in electronic mail services, and we have been transferring our software knowledge to respective nations through e-commerce. Just by sitting at home, we can play a real life game in building our economy. We need not produce, we need not take the subject of land, labor, capital organization. That is not the right subject. It is not the right subject now to discuss. We need not have a big land. We need not have group of people, labor, land in acres and labor in thousands or hundreds, and capital in crores or in lakhs. And also, of course, organization. You have to organize yourself here. One has to organize himself or herself. The huge land, labor, capital is not required. Only we need to build our mental strength and concentrate on the service sector and deliver services through electronically. Definitely that fetches a lot. And obviously, you know very well, the economy in fact started driving towards the digital economy, but due to the corona effect, no one predicted. When I spoke last time on the same Prachun Media with you all, I said about 66 countries. Now I am feeling very sorry to say the corona effect is with 210 countries in the world. No part of the world is left by corona. But it is our moral duty, being an individual, to build our own economy at micro level and start producing, start concentrating on services. And that is the right path. You know very well, India is standing one of the ranker in the service sector. And in the service sector again, in electronics, not in the production of electronics, but electronic related, I mean to say software or electronic related transmitted concepts. The brilliant ideas from our Indian people, they are always applauds from the different parts of the globe. So we can take advantage of this. Number one point, that's what I wanted to say with you all. Number two is, the government should really come forward, let it be state government or central government, depending on the ratios of distribution of the capital to the people, rather already established entrepreneurs. That is the duty of the government, I feel personally, that the government should flow the money to the entrepreneurs and encourage the entrepreneurs by waiving of the interest and encouraging them at this crucial time and making them to come out with their respective products or concepts and delivering to the deserved community. And obviously the returns out of the produced goods and services definitely will count. Indirectly, what I want to say here, I am talking about GDP. The concentration on production of goods and services. Definitely, the subject of gross domestic product here. Gross domestic product is nothing but the value of goods and services produced in a year in the country. That can be called as the GDP. once the government supports in the form of finance to the deserved community of the entrepreneurs, definitely the effects of the economy, effects on the economy happening will definitely boost our level of economy. No problem, we need not feel depressed here. India is divided with languages, divided with culture, but united with the economy. We are united in the economy, not only individually, but economically also. We are nowhere lesser than any other country. We are developing, fastest developing country in the world. Let us not get discouraged with this. And I also feel the importance of helicopter money here. This is the right time for the government to come forward in delivering the helicopter money. That is nothing but, helicopter money is nothing but the printing of money takes place, and also distribution of the same money takes place in the economy. Like how if our blood is good with RBC and good hemoglobin, obviously our body gives good look. In the same way, if the flow of money takes place in the economy, you know very well our economy is mixed economy. So once the flow of money takes place in the economy, obviously the economy looks good and more encouraging, and more number of good commerce, opportunity for good commerce, because we have been facing the crisis since almost, you know very well, it's leading to 2 months, towards 2 months. But this is the time for us to think about repairing and thinking of the reforms in the economy, building our own economy. If you are 5 members at home, please, everyone should concentrate in their respective thoughts and given talents by the God. And obviously, the individual economy, that is per capita, I wanted to say, if 5 members are there, if everyone is trying to come out with increasing level of economy, obviously the per capita of the house members will increase, and also group money also increase, which gives richness in the home, and obviously which gives glow to the economy when it is taken at the count of macro level. So dear friends, okay, welcome you all again here, dear friends. What I wanted to say, the role of government is very important here, equally with the role of an individual. The government should concentrate on poor and BPL families, and of course the migrant labor. And also government should give high importance to migrants, which is taking place right now. The migration of the labor is taking place. Once the economy opens, obviously the requirement of the labor is very important. You know very well, if the labor is not available, the sustainability in leading the economy also will be complicated. So the returning of the migrant laborers equally should be given importance, and also proper planning should be taken place from the government side, like how the government is arranging trains in moving the migrant labor, rather means of transport. Now the government is using trains and buses. In the same way, I request the government of central and state governments to take care of the migrant laborers in coming back again to their respective workplaces, so that there will not be any problem and there will not be any shake in the economy when real economy starts after this corona lockdown opens. And here, please let us concentrate on increasing the GDP levels, and also let us try to come out with the fiscal deficit in the economy. And the role of the government should be to protect the individuals' economy, and as well investors' confidence is very much important. One who is coming forward to invest in the economy now, which is really shaken, and it's almost like a great depression which has taken place in the year 1930, that is leading in the same way which is leading now. The probability of that should not take place because here the role of the government is very important in protecting the interest of the individual as well also the investors. And also there should be directions from the government and also the Apex Bank, that is the Reserve Bank of India, in directing the financial institutions, in protecting the interest of the financial institutions, as well the holders of the account holders of the financial institutions, interest of the account holders' interest, as well the banking institutions. There should be real balancing activity should take place in both the banker and as well the bank customer and depositor, I can say. And also the bad loans really should be concentrated now, because those who have taken huge money from the banks, those people should be really tapped by the government. That should be really, I think that will overcome the problem. And here, I mean to say, the bad loans means, you know very well, I need not say, the big shots, those who have taken money and they start evade. I don't know why they take money and why they evade, but the problem in recovering has become very difficult for the government and as well the banking sector, because our systems are that in such a way that they are not really encouraging and really discouraging the economy, because whose money is that? It's the money of the people who deposit in the bank, and really once bank gets duped, and obviously the economy, the shake in the economy takes place, which really spoils. So I really request the government to establish the bona fide of it by transfer of conscience towards the humanity. Transfer of conscience towards the humanity. This role should be an important from the government side. The government should play the role in transferring the consciousness towards humanity. Otherwise, it is very difficult in building the economy again. And flow of money should take place. And of course, the taxes, definitely taxes should be there. But there should be, the taxes should be, relaxation towards the taxes should take place on the necessaries. But when it comes to the comforts and luxuries, definitely, like how the government is charging the 75% on liquor, in the same way it should be charged on the comforts and luxuries, because there won't be any effect to the economy of the rich community, but only it will be effective to the poor people, like mostly BPL families and also middle class, LIG group and MIG group here. And I request equally the role of NGOs is equally important here in serving the society, and it is the right time for every NGO, those who got registered with the government, in serving the people and towards the human face. This is the right time, I say. I feel personally that the contribution from the NGO side definitely gives more value now, and definitely that will be in a good memory of each and every individual while serving to the cause of the society. And I also say that there should be good encouragement from the government side, one who is coming as a volunteer in protecting the group of society or group of people, and the government equally should encourage. But what is happening here, the role of politics really should not be played at this time. I really condemn the role of politics here. Every political party is definitely, I know that they are taking good steps, they are coming forward with good measures, and I have good respect towards all the parties who are in India serving to the cause, to the affected people. But I request again that the role of political scenario, let us try to reduce. Let us come out with a human face and let us serve. Obviously, that will make you people survive, and that will make you people to make in the minds of the people to retain that you are a good bona fide party in the country. And I also here, I strongly say that let us try to control our desires, because wants are backed by desires. You know very well, and the means are going to be really less, and wants will be unlimited here. And once the wants are unlimited and means are less, there will be definitely huge demand, and the supply will be less, and definitely price will be more. So the touch of inflation, let us not create. For that, what we are supposed to do is, let us try to control our individual wants and desires. Obviously, the economy definitely will shape to some extent. Once economy gears up, it's your wish that you can desire, and you can aspire, or you demand for the respective product or concept or service, whatever you wish to have. But right now, I feel personally, dear friends, this is the time to control our desires, because they are backed by wants, as I said, and definitely that will collapse our economy. So equally, the role of the non-banking financial institutions are also equally important, right from the money lenders. Let all these monetary related people, those who are in the economy, please come forward in giving help to the need, and as per your philosophy, as per the norms of the government, please practice them, and try to bring at least a group of section of the people, those who are deserve to survive in the economy, being economy as an entrepreneur. And definitely, like such a good number of people comes forward, and obviously our economy will be really brighter, and there won't be any problem to the Indian economy. I am very, very, very confident here, because we are Indians. We are Indians divided with notions, but we are practically one. Hats off to India, and I say our Indian economy will flourish, need not worry. Thank you for the given opportunity.